1 o'clock here on Three Man Front. It has been a very busy 3 hours. Got an exciting fourth hour. Phone lines are open, 800-239-WJOX. Major League Baseball games going on right now. Guardians up on the Angels, Pat, 3-0. And right. Bottom of the third inning, Orioles leading the Yankees 2-0.
What?
Yeah, Max Fried is pitching for the Yankees. So this is the Yankees. This is bad. It's bad.
This is getaway day? I guess that's why they're playing a matinee.
Yeah. He's actually our second best pitcher, Landrum, so it's fine.
Well, I have your other one, too.
Oh, you have Schlitty on your team?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I got Schlitty. Got to be careful with that one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but your team is still losing 2-0 as they play in the bottom of the third.
Thank you.
I saw Travis Lloyd yesterday from Abide Roofing, and we were talking about the roofing business and everything that's been going on this spring, and he wants to remind everybody that they're at Abide Roofing. They're ready to help you. They have that free, no-obligation roof inspection for homeowners and business across central Alabama. So even if you don't notice a problem today, that does not mean that you don't have some loose shingles that potentially could cause some damage to your attic or inside your house. So that's where Travis and his local roofing team at Abide Roofing can help you at 205-577-7338, or just go to their website, abideroof.com. They're the insurance claim masters. They're able to navigate the rocky process that sometimes insurance companies are going to give you when you try to file a claim, especially if you're looking to get a brand new roof. But Abide Roofing, they helped me 2 years ago, helped me navigate the process. I was able to get that brand new roof on my home. They've earned a reputation as one of Birmingham's most trusted roofing contractors. I trusted them with everything. Communication's outstanding from start to finish until that final inspection. Let Abide Roofing, they're going to put you first, and they're going to help you immediately. 205-577-7338. That's abideroof.com.
We'll get to your text first, the phone line, and Don wants to chime in. Hey, Don, how are you?
Hello, guys. And by the way, Landrum, you guys had a great bowling season, man. Nothing to be ashamed about for you and my buddies Gringo and Jimmy Webber, man. Y'all had a great year.
Thank you, Don. I enjoy that group of folks. It's fun to spend time with them. They're good people.
Well, I've known those two since I was like 7 or 8 years old. Great people, man.
Yeah, they are.
And, but anyway, that last phone call you had about about Kip and recruiting him and everything, man, you're talking about perfect timing for that person to call. Great phone call.
Yes, it was. For those who missed it, Chris from Helena called in, and he actually had a personal experience. His son was recruited by Lane Kiffin and shared some of those experiences. You can find it there at the podcast at jocksfm.com. Go ahead, Don.
That's right. But guys, I tell you, man, he just I don't know what his problem is. He's always been that, and he tried to do that ESPN documentary, I think, with Marty Smith and them, and tried to say he was trying to turn over a new leaf and change him. That's a bunch of crap, man. He's gotten worse, and this, to me, Pat and everybody, and hello, Molly. Hope you're having a good day, Miss Molly.
She is working on something. Anyway, she acknowledged. She said, "Hey."
Okay, but anyway, that's my buddy. She's a sweetheart. But anyway, no, he always done this, and to me, guys, I think this is the worst thing he's ever done. I'm not saying a lot.
I don't know. It's just a lot there. I just wonder, do other coaches, because I've talked to assistant coaches that have been in the SEC, they're not in the SEC, and we talk about Lane, or you mentioned something about Lane, whether positive or negative, they kind of get a grin on their face, and they kind of do like cutting eyes look, if you can imagine that. I just wonder how many now, with how he left Ole Miss, how he landed, is it still the same attitude? The sentiment is still, it's just Lane being Lane. Or has he further ostracized himself from some of his coaching peers, not named Steve Sarkisian?
And I tell you what, this question goes out to my buddy Conrad and everything. Do you think Alabama would ever want to hire him, Conrad?
Wouldn't have happened before this, isn't going to happen now.
You know, a great text that we didn't get to yesterday, reading through all of this, and it was, this is exactly the reason why. One of the reasons why Alabama will never hire Lane Kiffin as their head coach.
No. And okay, by the way, Landon, one more thing, man. I got to give you credit. Your Braves got the Cubbies last night. And I tell you what, Pat, the I hope Jacksonville State's not in my regional when we go to the tournament.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up because, you know, for those that do not pay attention to college baseball until this time of the year, Jacksonville State is 24th in America.
They're really good.
And they beat Auburn last night.
With a guy who beat them the first time they played with a 6-point-something ERA, and he shut the bats down.
Yeah, that's impressive for Jack State to do that. Listen, Troy's got a good baseball team as well. I mean, we're
UAB.
We are very blessed in this state. We've got some really good baseball teams.
If we could just learn how to play football again.
Yeah, we just don't play football very well.
Well, yeah. My Auburn Tigers do need to learn how to play football again, Landon. You're right about that. But shout out, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I watched the game on ESPN Plus, and you do know who does Jacksonville State for ESPN Plus, don't you?
Yeah, matter of fact, I saw Eli Gold yesterday morning at a breakfast. He was giving a leadership speech at the Trustful Civic Center that I was invited to, and I was able to get a chance to hear Eli. But yes, Eli did 106 events last year for Jacksonville State University. 106. So
wow.
He's doing football, he's doing basketball, I think he's doing women's basketball, and he's also doing some women's volleyball. So he is doing, like I said, he told us 106 events last year for Jacksonville State.
Well, how is he feeling, Pat? Did he fully recover?
Yes, he is doing well. He was having a little bit of an issue with his leg, but I think that was a side issue that had nothing to do with him overcoming cancer. But Eli looked good and he sounded good, and so it was great to see him yesterday.
Okay, well, one last thing, and I know you got a bank of calls, but Conrad, I hear you're going out. Not going to be there Monday, and I heard that you guys might have a guest doing the Curiosity Cave, or whatever y'all call it.
Yeah, it's Molly. It's going to be great.
No, I don't think Molly's doing it.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not Molly.
It's not Molly. Yep.
Nope.
Molly, I don't know if y'all want to announce it yet.
No, we don't.
A certain person told me about it yesterday.
Okay. No, we've got the
That's
potential. There's multiple people that potentially is in the running. So we'll see.
But just don't let Howie do it, okay?
What is wait, hold on, time out.
Why would you not want Howie to do it?
No. Howie does enough and everything, okay? He might want to buy the panties or something again, okay?
Well, I mean,
he got those for free. I mean, I'm just that good of a guy.
Is this a rivalry?
Well, okay. So first off,
I'm trying to get to the bottom.
We've had to deal with Haskins and Conrad having issues, and now you're trying to tell us that you and Howie have issues. Like, what is going on?
No. Howie's my boy. Okay.
We don't need drama on Tuesdays.
Yeah, we don't need drama.
No.
We're there to do a show and enjoy some Mexican cuisine.
No, Tuesdays is our family day, man.
That's our sanctuary. Yeah.
Safe place.
That's our safe place.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all very much. Always enjoy the show.
Thank you, Don.
Like Scott Hamilton has his aviary. The terrace is ours.
Man, he shot that down quick, didn't he?
There's a little backpedaling there.
You think? Text coming in 205-834-9450. You can. John Saybear's chimed in. It's very good. Very good.
Oh, that's good.
Touche. John Saybear is on the board.
Wait, I got to read this. Now everybody's laughing.
What'd you think there, Pat?
That was a pretty good one,
That was very good, John. Very good. And it's true.
Oh, Faye is now chimed in. Conrad gave away my panties to that freak show? You handle that.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Justin chiming in. Landrum going to a game at Truist for the first time this Sunday. Oh, that's awesome. For your 26th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Do you have any tips or recommendations? Everything in the Battery's great. Plenty of places to eat. I would go ahead. I would buy parking if you don't have that. maybe get in the red lot, which is the deck that sits adjacent to the battery. You just walk down a simple set of steps and you're there in the battery, and you can enjoy all the shops, get in the clubhouse store. You go to one of the breweries. There's plenty of places to eat. And there's boutiques too. My wife really enjoys the boutique shopping, and you can find like some trendy, fashionable Braves gear for her, but you can find all your gear in the clubhouse store.
Hastings has texted into the show. He says, I've been getting texts about Conrad running his loud mouth. He needs to focus on contributing to the show and quit sniffing other women's panties.
Well, it's nice of Hastings to wake up at 1 p.m. on a Wednesday. I'm glad to know that he got his beauty sleep last night, since we were talking about him 3 hours ago. Very fitting that he would be waking up at 1 p.m.
Posey, neither Sark or Kiffin have proven that they're good head coaches, only good OCs. Yeah, Fat Joe's saying Don sure put that in reverse, started backpedaling, didn't he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tim says Don has a big mouth. I wouldn't want to commit a crime with him. Yeah, he almost outed our whole Monday. And you were going to let him do it, Conrad. You're the gatekeeper. A lot of you continuing to rave about the Tim Brando visit that we had. Some of those texts we, not concerning Tim, but content of those conversations we cannot share.
And the podcast is now up, so if you missed it, you can go back and check out the conversation with Tim Brado, over 20 minutes.
Are you aware that Jeff
great.
Blauser, former Brave, Jeff Blauser's son plays for Jacksonville State? He's a transfer from Clemson. Allen sends that in.
I did not know that.
Love some Jeff Blauser.
He was good. Good shortstop.
When I hear Dan on the radio, I picture Leslie Jordan. How far off am I? Don does not look like Leslie Jordan. Thomas throws this out, and I think we can do this. Just have Conrad and Hastings / Haskins have 3 rounds of boxing just to end it.
Yeah.
Hastings is a big dude. I don't know how in shape Hastings is. So maybe if endurance, and I know that comes into play in boxing, but I don't know how in shape Conrad is. But Hastings is just a bigger human being.
All right, Hastings has chimed back in after this latest volley with Conrad. He says, at least I'm not a fraud of feeling things in a box. Nice of you to take a vacation and then try to pass your responsibility off to Molly. Definitely not what a real American man would do.
I have no issue with what Hastings just said.
I don't either.
He did try to totally pass that off on Molly.
Yeah. Molly did not ask for that verbal assault by Conrad.
No. Someone saying Lane made those comments because he was still mad at Ole Miss for not letting him coach in the playoffs. This is his way of getting back at them. Conrad, Yankees suck. They usually don't cover lately, at least. The coach, Rainbow City. I promise that Aiden Holloway's situation will be used to steer players towards states where marijuana is legal. You get caught at Bama or Auburn, you're looking at prison. In Missouri, maybe a ticket for possession. Going back to recruiting angles and using social issues or maybe legal issues to persuade or dissuade.
Well, I'm just waiting for the third member of the SEC coaching triumvirate to attack Ole Miss, and I'm expecting it to be Kirby Smart. Just because the way that they have their little text message strings between those coaches. And don't forget that Will Muschamp and obviously Kirby go way back. And, you know, Kirby was the first one to start complaining when the state of Missouri posted where high schoolers could start making NIL money. from the University of Missouri, and then Kirby started ranting and raving, saying that that wasn't fair, that the University of Missouri now has obviously an angle that we don't have at the University of Georgia. So, or maybe he'll just hold his tongue till Destin. But a lot of people, I'm telling you, talked to a lot of people last night who believe Kirby will be the next one to open his mouth about Ole Miss.
Sorry, I was busy working and doing my actual job. There was like a loud, obnoxious ringing noise. What did Haskins? What was his rebuttal? Did he have anything?
He says,
worth
at least I'm
mentioning?
not a fraud of feeling things in a box. Nice of you to take a vacation and then try to pass your responsibility off to Molly.
So he's going to beat your A.
Yeah, definitely not what a real American man would do.
Okay. Oh, you mean like working instead of sleeping at 1 p.m.?
Do we know if Hastings was
Maybe he has a
asleep at
night
1
job.
o'clock?
He was. It's Haskins.
Maybe he has a night job. Maybe he stocks.
Why do you disrespect him? Call him by his real name. It's Hastings.
Not anymore. It's not.
You missed the comment about your Yankees sucking too.
Yeah, I saw that. Well,
Mark
right now they do.
Mark says Sark, Kiffin, Sankey. Oh, he goes dip wad. I hadn't heard that one in a while.
Wait.
That's a good one. I
Dip, like fun dip.
Yeah, dip wad.
Wad. Yeah.
like
Dip wad.
collectively, they're one dip wad, or is it 3 individual?
Oh,
wads?
it was plural.
So the 3 dip wads, they were Kiffin, Sark, and Sankey?
Mhm.
Okay.
SKS. Has anyone considered that Kiffin could be simply stating facts? Perhaps some parents' kids did feel that way. No, and that's what we went over.
Nobody said that we don't think.
Like that never happened.
That-
There's no way that happened.
No, that's not what we're saying at all.
We had our buddy, and he's a friend of mine, and he listens to the show. He's friends of all of ours. E. Robinson, who played at Vanderbilt. I played against him in high school football. That said there was a lot of apprehension when he was being recruited, and specifically about Ole Miss. So no, those are real. It was just the timing of it all and why he chose Vanity Fair. And you could say he was just answering the question.
6 years at Ole Miss, not one single person that gave him everything he wanted financially, both in his own contract, in the NIL transfer portal era, none of those people ever had a conversation with Lane Kiffin in which Lane brought up the things that he brought up in Vanity Fair, that was a problem trying to recruit players to Ole Miss. That doesn't mean that those conversations that he quoted in Vanity Fair did not happen. I firmly believe those conversations were had.
Yes.
Absolutely. Just like they
Without
Alabama.
knowing or having a shred of evidence, I fully believe that was a conversation that was
No
had
doubt.
between at least Lane Kiffin and one parent.
I think it goes on in Tuscaloosa. I think it goes on in Auburn.
Yeah.
I think it goes on in Athens, Starkville, Baton Rouge.
Well, look,
Fayetteville.
prime example is UAB, and it was during the podcast last year. A kid that had transferred down, and I'm not going to say, but it was from the Northeast, and he was from the Northeast. Played his high school ball. He was raised in the Northeast. His family had never even been to the South. So you can imagine their perception with him coming to Birmingham to play.
Yeah.
So not questioning that. But then to top it all off, we have a caller, Chris from Helena, whose son is now in the NFL, that gives a real account of his conversation with Lane Kiffin trying to recruit his son to Ole Miss, and none of that was represented in those conversations.
No. We will continue with your text messages here on Three Man Front. If you got a dangerous tree that's leaning over your house or maybe branches blocking your view, call Golston Tree Service today, 205-337-4443. Golston's licensed pros. They can handle everything from you, from trimming and pruning to full tree removals. It's fast, safe, and affordable. Don't wait until that next storm causes damage. Call Golston Tree Service. Golston offers 24-hour emergency tree service, so if something happens in the middle of the night, they're your go-to call. 205-337-4443, Golston Tree Service.
He asks questions. We have award-winning responses. Pat Ponders. We're going to do it next. We got challenges coming in. We got a boxing match apparently getting set up between Hastings and Conrad. And someone suggesting, since Molly did the yoga pose for charity, can we set up a boxing match between Hastings and Conrad? Do it at a local bar, charge cover, and donate the money to St. Jude.
Have you ever boxed? Like real box? No, I'm not talking about fist fight. I'm talking about boxing.
Me and my friends, when we were growing up, we bought 2 sets of boxing gloves and would fight each other, like in the backyard.
Did you get beat?
How'd that go?
I did not win the majority of the fights that I was in.
So
Does your friend look a lot like Hastings?
No, he did not.
I think Hastings can take you.
Are you going below
Hastings
the belt?
would pummel me. Yeah, I would. I will absolutely admit I know my strengths and my weaknesses, and Hastings would beat the crap.
All right,
out of me.
so no boxing.
I think he would too.
You saying no boxing? What if we tie? What if we tie his dominant hand behind his back?
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
Okay.
Also, if I get a tire iron and he gets boxing gloves, then maybe.
Or speaking of that, what if instead of a boxing match, we just set up 2 cars that need their tires changed, and we'll see which one can change the tires
Okay.
the fastest.
Yeah. I'll take my chances.
Do you think you have a better shot at that, or actually beating Hastings in a boxing match?
Oh, definitely the tire.
The tire.
Definitely the tire.
If you lose, will you let him pee on your feet?
Oh my gosh.
That was just a challenge that somebody put out there.
What? Just that
He would love
that he
that.
would pee on my feet?
Yeah.
Well, if I get stung by a jellyfish this weekend, maybe we can arrange that.
I just read them. I don't.
Yeah, no, yeah. It just really hurts sometimes because I went out on a limb and I probably did something I shouldn't have done to help our friend Haskins last night,
Hastings.
also known as Haskins. And I mean, I really put myself out there last night to do him a solid, and it worked out for him.
He's
and
pooing on you now.
Now it's unfortunate that a mere 16-ish hours later, we find ourselves in this spot. So
I see a hurt friend, Hastings. I'm just telling you what I'm witnessing here in real time. I see a hurt friend, and I don't know if I'm on your side anymore, because apparently Conrad did do something to try to help you last night.
And it came to fruition for the benefit of our friend Hastings, as I will now refer to him as an olive branch. And it feels like right now, to put it in context, maybe he's Lane Kiffin and I'm Ole Miss, and he's just dragging me through the mud. And I don't appreciate that from Hastings.
A lot of infighting, and now we have wife taking up for husband, asking why another listener attacked them. This is Pat.
Don't look at me.
I am blaming you.
Why are you blaming me?
I don't know. This feels very Fine Bomb Show like.
Nuh-uh. No.
Yes, it does.
This is. I think Ryan Haney has a lot to do with this.
I don't think Ryan Haney has anything to do
I think
with
Ryan
this.
Haney had
I think
his fingerprints all over
you are
this.
Jim Henson in this skit, fella.
Oh my goodness
Pat
gracious!
just smiling, loves it.
All right, here we go. We get another text from Hastings. If you go to the beginning of the show, Conrad started this mess by blasting me and then wants to beat me with a tire iron. Get a life, Conrad.
I did start it today, didn't I?
You did.
You did. It was unprovoked, like just out of the blue.
I guess I didn't feel appreciated by him yesterday.
Because you took care of him on some tickets.
Yeah, because I helped him out and I didn't feel appreciated, and so
Yeah, because I heard you yesterday at the restaurant.
lashed out and I apologize.
You said
for
that Hastings couldn't buy his own ticket, so you were trying to help him. I thought that was kind of a backhanded
That was
kind of slap at
that
him.
was. And
It's
you,
like, well,
you
he
did that in front of people. That
He
wasn't.
was like, "Yeah, he can't afford his own ticket, so
Yeah.
now I got to go find him tickets."
That was not cool.
Yeah, that was something I was not ready to hear him say. To be
You
honest
get
with
uncomfortable for other people.
You. That was big time.
I was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I often get uncomfortable when Pat asks a question that has been sent in by BB. Pat ponders.
Well,
We'll
yeah,
do it
let's-
next.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Thanks.
Do that next.
All right.
Yeah.
Super. Yeah.
Let's get this show back on track. We were so rocky there for a minute.
Opening credits, you and Hastings.
Just hanging out, having a good time, maybe enjoying a domestic together.
What was it? What was the show where you had the two guys that were roommates? It was a sitcom. You had Balky and the other one.
Bosom Brothers or Bosom?
No, you're
What was
you're
it
thinking
called?
about Tom Hanks when they pretend they dressed up as
What was
women.
that? A real show?
Yeah,
Yeah,
was it?
that was-
What was
The
it?
Bosom Brothers?
No,
Bosom Buddies?
Yeah, Bosom Buddies.
Never heard of that.
It was Tom Hanks. That was his
Oh,
first.
okay.
Yeah.
You know what I think would be really good with this song?
Was it Perfect Strangers?
What is it?
A Conrad dance.
That would be good. Could you do a dance to this song?
We'll figure. Yeah, I mean, if Molly can choreograph,
I can
something.
choreograph to anything.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
I feel like a lot of step forwards and twirls.
How about this? This would really bring it all together. He does a TikTok, and at the very end of the TikTok,
He does the splits.
no.
Hmm.
Yeah, can't do that one.
Hold on. A special appearance from Hastings.
Yeah.
Wait, that's even better.
Because the song is such a fun-loving song about the people of Puerto Rico.
Hastings comes up from behind him,
And they
embraces him like Texas A&M baseball player.
No. You know what we do?
No.
We do the dirty dancing lift. Hastings comes out of
That's
nowhere.
it, because Hastings can do it.
Yes.
He can do
Yes.
it. He can press him.
No. I got a better idea. They recreate a San Francisco Giant win.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're talking about.
Yep. Sword circle.
Yes.
I think Molly's idea the best out of the
Well,
ones
we
that
can
were
do
just
both.
presented to the
Or-
jury.
Yeah. I
This
think
could be a full duet.
Hey, this spans generations. We go
Yes.
Lady and the Tramp. One string of spaghetti.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
good.
We tie in one of our Italian restaurant partners.
I like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hastings texts into the show. He says,
Did he apologize?
no, he brings up the fact that he invited you to an Alabama basketball game
We're still going down that road.
and that you just left him high and dry.
Pretty crappy of you.
And I've apologized for that one. That is the one thing I've ever done to Hastings that I actually feel bad about.
That's the only thing.
He went and got his car washed that day.
Yeah.
I know. He vacuumed. I know.
He did a lot of stuff. Had you a little swag bag when you got in?
Mm.
Yeah.
Your
Water,
Noah,
mints,
Noah Williams
crackers.
jersey.
My Noah Williamson jersey.
5 questions from Pat. This is what we call Pat Ponders.
I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind.
It's time for Pat Ponders.
All right, question number 1. Big news coming out of Chicago. It was announced today that the new MLS soccer stadium in Chicago will be called McDonald's Park. It's located on Chicago's riverfront. The venue is the first in the United States where the fast food giant is going to have the naming rights to a major stadium. The new home of the Chicago Fire will also have a permanent flagship McDonald's restaurant. So it made me ponder. If Bryant Denny or Jordan Hare decided to add a permanent restaurant attached to the stadium, which restaurants would fans want the most in Tuscaloosa? and
I'll get
Auburn?
it out of the way first. Chick-fil-A.
At both or just one?
Well, I
in
think
particular?
Auburn in particular.
Yeah, I mean, for Alabama, if you go Dreamland would be the easy, like, historic route to take there. But yeah, I mean, Chick-fil-A would probably be at the top. See, I was thinking
Mama Goldberg's.
and it's been a while.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking like Milo's for Auburn, going back to the,
Bo Nix
yeah.
See, if I was going fast food, I would go Milo's for Auburn.
for Auburn?
Yeah.
How about Alabama?
Probably Chick-fil-A.
So would be Chick-fil-A be more closely associated with Alabama than Auburn?
I don't know. You're
I don't
Landon's
know.
right in the
Remember-
sense that would be the one I think
Wasn't
everybody
it
would
wasn't it
want.
Casanova McKenzie when they were asking him about his recruiting visit and he said they got a Chick-fil-A on campus and that was a big story. I just thought about Chick-fil-A. But most everyone likes Chick-fil-A here.
What was your go-to like fast food place that you went to with your friends?
In Tuscaloosa?
Mhm.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay. See?
Do you guys have a taco casa?
Or that?
Where did y'all go? Nebraska.
Oh, we had a couple. We had a Chick-fil-A.
Culver's?
Surprisingly. Oh, I love Culver's. Yeah. There's a Culver's right by my
Was
house.
Culver's your go-to?
Or
In-
Runza.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring it up.
Yeah, sorry. I would offer to cook you some, but you don't want me doing that.
No,
Yeah.
we've heard.
You don't.
I think I've told you the story before on the
If somebody says I can't cook, don't ask them to cook for you.
Yeah. Yes.
back when I was a kid and we'd go to a bunch of Cardinal games. they actually had the only floating McDonald's in the United States. It was on a Mississippi riverboat that was literally docked.
That's
there.
incredible.
Yes, right next to the St. Louis Arch or the Gateway Arch. And you literally would go on a boat, and it's a full-fledged McDonald's on a Mississippi riverboat.
I tell you, I went to KFC, but it was not called KFC. It was called CFC in Southeast Asia. And they had the fried chicken, but with the fried chicken, they did not serve like the mashed potatoes and gravy and
And a
the rice
biscuit?
no. It was like,
Oh, their mashed potatoes and gravy. That's like.
how
the
about
best part.
this? They don't give you more fries than you probably need, which was one thing.
So it's like
Oh, you
an
got-
actual portion.
Yeah, you got like 11 fries. And then, or you could get rice. Just white rice.
Okay. Question number 2. Yesterday, if you remember, I asked a question about Alabama and winning 2 of the 4 games in the SEC that I gave you. Let's do the same drill now for Auburn. This is guaranteed 2 wins out of these 4 SEC games for the Tigers this fall. Here's your options: Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss, Alabama.
Alabama and Georgia.
It'd be Alabama and Georgia. But if I was going to take Georgia off of that, I think it would be LSU this year.
Because of Kiffin?
Mm-hmm.
Kiffin has won at Auburn, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
No. I heard he hadn't.
Who told you that?
Just some little bird.
Okay. What you got, Molly?
I would go Georgia, Alabama.
That was a little bit too easy for y'all.
Yeah.
Yesterday made you think a little bit more about Alabama.
Well, take Alabama and Georgia out, and who would the next 2 be? You think Florida?
I think Florida's interesting because that would be the vindication of glad we got Golish over Summerall kind of thing for, I think, a lot of the fans.
And maybe Tennessee more, too. Maybe more so for Alex Golish.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it'd definitely be Alabama and Georgia. I mean, if Auburn beats Alabama and Georgia, I mean, we're having a different conversation about them.
Alex Golish way.
Yeah. Maybe so.
Question number 3. If Arch Manning is considered the biggest brand in college football for 2026, who would you rank as number 2?
Still got to be Ohio State receiver. Right?
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith.
I was really trying to think of another name. Yeah, but he's the greatest football player ever. So yeah. Jeremiah
Third
Smith.
might be Dante Moore.
Sam Levitt.
Sorsby might have been up there.
Or Sorsby, yeah.
He would have been up there.
And we're talking brands. We're not so much
Yeah.
saying the best player. We're just saying
Yeah, it'd been Jeremiah
if
Smith.
Arch, we believe, is going to be, just like he was last year, on every commercial you see during.
Oh, Mensa
That's a good one.
Yeah.
at Miami.
See, I think you could have had a good case for Trinidad, but
Yeah.
I know part of his argument with, when he was going through his legal battle and stuff, was like part of that was I don't know if he was going to be the guy or he was just one of the finalists to be like on the cover of the college football game, the video game. Like that's
That's good, yeah.
that's a really big deal. So, but yeah, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
Question number 4. What is your favorite sport played without a ball?
Gymnastics.
Olympic hockey.
No, it's not.
Why do you lie? That Cheshire grin.
Without a ball.
Without a ball, what's your favorite sport?
I love gymnastics. I always thought that was the coolest thing.
That might have been the quickest answer you've ever given in the history of
It probably
Pat Ponders.
was, yeah.
Go ahead, say figure skating.
Cornhole.
Yeah.
But
Not ball. Well, it's a ball. Never mind. That was dumb. Sorry, that was dumb. I don't.
Hastings really got you shaken
Yeah,
up, man.
He
it's
does.
It's been a rough day.
What about horse racing?
For you, maybe, yeah. Not for me personally.
Okay. I was having a hard time just coming up with a sport that I actually genuinely like. that
NASCAR.
Does not. No. And nothing against any of our racing friends. It's just not my thing. I get dizzy. I don't really get dizzy. It's just not my thing.
If I didn't have to pick Olympic hockey, which is my favorite sport in general,
No, it is not.
I'd probably go like UFC.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would badminton count? Because the birdie kind of does
It's a
have
shuttlecock.
theoretically.
It's a shuttlecock.
I wasn't going to say that one.
Why? That's what it's called.
Yeah,
I
it
know.
is. It
It's
is.
just, you enjoy saying it too much.
What, shuttlecock?
How many times can you say
Say that 5 times fast.
5 times fast?
Please don't.
Subtle what?
All right. Final question comes courtesy of BB.
Shuttlecock.
The stereotypical cocaine user is a jittery, over-energized mess that just wants to go, 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 go. An accurate description of the drug's effects. Now, biologists are concerned about what medicine and drug runoff from urban centers is doing to wildlife, particularly fish. Studies were conducted on salmon that were juiced up on cocaine, and the doped up fish had turned into speed demons and then swim so far they missed their typical breeding grounds.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Trout has been known to exhibit similar behavior. She writes, what about people? Recently in Nantucket, tests on wastewater revealed up to 3 times the national average of cocaine
Whoa!
and also showed high levels of fentanyl and methamphetamines.
Ugh.
Are you concerned about your own drinking water having high levels of opioids? And will this news lead you to more testing in your home?
Okay, first of all,
This could be good for Americans. Make them drink more water. I
are
can't get
we
enough of
going
this
to
stuff.
get a cocaine salmon movie?
We got a cocaine
That's
bear.
good.
That
That's
was
good.
the first thing I thought of. I thought that was gonna be your question.
That could actually be a great movie because they eat fish, and so you could just have the cocaine bear trying to
Yes,
chase the salmon
the
down the
salmon.
stream for like 3 hours.
Buddy, did you do any good today? Yeah, I caught a couple of trout. That one, though, I brought in the boat, he would not shut up. I had to go buy him a pack of cigarettes. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, so what was the question? Am I worried about my drinking water having cocaine in it?
Have you ever snorted cocaine while swimming? That was the question.
Are you concerned about your own drinking water having high levels of opioids? And will this news lead you to do more testing at home?
You know
Nah.
some guy that is just like out of his fix. He's just swimming around with his mouth open.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll take my chances. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
worried about that.
I remember that story though.
About the salmon?
We did it. We did the story off of because when you set up in the Northeast.
You talking about the goldfish that were getting too big?
No, this was from cocaine. From
Cocaine salmon.
Well, yeah, it was a highly influential area of up in the Northeast where all these millionaires and billionaires lived, and apparently a lot of them like to partake.
Yeah.
And so that runoff, that's a real thing. Imagine the fish. I am swimming a lot faster today. It's crazy. And I'm getting so much stuff done.
And then the fish, they're missing their opportunity to spawn.
Yeah. I know I forgot to do something.
Well, do we need, cocaine fish babies? Probably not. That'd be a whole nother problem.
No, up in the north, they have the snake fish. You know, the one that's got the gnarly looking teeth and the snake-eyed fish? Is that what it's called?
Sure.
Look it up. Google it.
Water moccasins? Snake-eyed fish. Oh, yeah. What the heck? It does look like a snake fish.
I do not like that.
Yeah, that's creepy
Mm-mm.
looking.
Mm-mm.
Give that thing some cocaine.
It's called the snakehead. That's the actual name of the fish.
That is today's Pat Ponders. When we come back on Three Man Front, we will get to your calls. Also, last few minutes, we'll read your texts on Three Man Front.
We always appreciate your participation here on the show. Three Man Front. It's been a busy show. Brian Edwards, our Vegas insider. Doug Bell, live from Pennsylvania, previewing this week's PGA Championship. Tim Brando, you don't want to miss that one either. All of that found at jocksfm.com and the Three Man Front podcast, as well as Pat Ponders, any portion of the show that you might have missed. We always appreciate it. We always appreciate it. We got folks that we know that we can trust to take care of things we need to take care of. That's our friends at Noto Roofing, locally owned and operated. You're going to deal directly with the owners, Sammy and Matt Noto. Wonderful folks. They're going to take care of you. Chris is their superintendent, their field superintendent. He's the one that's going to go and he's going to come to your home like he did ours, do the initial inspection. And Chris will tell you first and foremost, if you were expecting something or you want a desired result, I'm not going to give that to you. I'm going to tell you what I see. They got integrity. They're not going to recommend something that you don't need. It's Noto Roofing. Free estimate. Just call for the free inspection like we did. We didn't think they were going to find anything. They did. Long story short, we got a new roof. We could not be happier. Give them a call today, 205-848-2299, or go to Noto. That's the easiest thing to do. N-O-T-O. NOTOroofing.com. Tell them all that Landrum from Jock sent you.
All right, so a couple headlines. If you're just now tuning in towards the back end of the show, the ACC had their spring meetings wrap up today outside of Jacksonville, Florida. No big surprise here, but the athletic directors and the coaches of the ACC, along with Jim Phillips, PhD. By the way, I was told I needed to start adding PhD every time I say Jim Phillips' name.
You do it.
I just did.
Okay.
Just make sure. There's some people listening to the show that thought I was being disrespectful by not giving Jim Phillips, PhD, his due. So just want to
We just
Call him doctor?
What about Dr. Jim?
I like PhD just at the very end. I'm not going to call him Dr. Phillips.
Okay.
But anyhow,
PhD.
It was unanimous that the ACC, they won a 24-team playoff. So now every power conference other than the SEC now publicly supports a 24-team CFP. According to Jim Phillips, he says, we'll see what comes out of the SEC meetings. He did add that his conversations with SEC's Greg Sankey, they have been collaborative and they have been positive. SEC spring meetings get underway less than 2 weeks down in Destin. Should be fun.
It should be. The text line has been a lot of fun today. A lot of controversy that has been sparked up. 205-834-9450. What have you done, Conrad? Jody has texted in. They had cocaine bear, crack raccoon, and now cocaine salmon.
Yeah.
So we need to mix it up like meth salmon or something like that.
The tweaky trout.
That's
Good. I
good.
like that. The fentanyl flounder.
Matthew says that cocaine usually makes people spawn more. Says maybe having it in the water is the answer to our country's declining birth rates.
Maybe so.
Mud wrestling is the best sport with no balls. See what you did there.
Okay.
Thank you, Loco. A fish all coked up. Hey, man, have you ever really looked at your fins? Oh, Brent Chandler says cocaine piranha.
That's dangerous.
Badminton. A bunch of people standing around smacking up.
I thought it was going to get you.
Shuttlecock. Back and forth. Nothing strange about that.
Well, there's nothing strange about our friends at Big Whiskeys. They
Hey!
offer great food, atmosphere, and
Wait,
plenty
where's
of
Jennifer?
big
Where's
screens.
Coolidge?
Oh.
Ha!
Do you really want me to read it? in the
Yes,
voice?
yes.
Okay.
Big Whiskey expects it every time.
Their full menu has something for everyone. The most extensive bar in town, outdoor patio, putting green, game area. Sorry, Landrum's laughing. It's great for families. Check out Big Whiskeys. Newest location near Publix and the Stadium Trace Village.
Why do you look at him and start laughing?
I don't know. Landrum just makes me laugh.
All right. All right, so here's one of her lines from the movie. I want to see if you can do it. Ready?
Okay.
You look like the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Ah, you look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
That's really good.
That's
That's
really good.
really good. Really good.
It's like she's here.
That's the only one, like, impersonation I can do.
It's
Impression.
really
Yeah.
good.
We've done American Pie on the movie review, right?
No,
What?
have not.
Why? Because it's got American in it? You just can't get out of your own way. God is great.